Look, I want to ask you about some big news in the streaming world. I see that Netflix is looking at introducing ads on its platform. How would all of that work?
This is a formal announcement from Netflix saying they've partnered with Microsoft to build an ad platform. In the same way that Google is able to serve ads into YouTube, Microsoft will be responsible for the ad revenue for Netflix. So Netflix say this will be a lower cost tier, so existing users won't get ads. But if you want to pay less, you'll have an ad platform to access to. If you want to get Netflix for the first time and not pay the full amount, there'll be a cheaper subscription. So let's say, assume it's $4 or $5 a month. You'll pay that, which is half the price of the excess without ads, and you'll get ads. Now, will they be before the shows? Will they be within the shows? It could be very controversial for Netflix to put ads within the shows. So I think that the next couple of years will be critical for Netflix because they're asking people who are not willing to pay $11, they're asking them to pay $4 or $5. And I'm not sure that's enough. Spotify, for example, have a free service with ads. If Netflix was free with ads, they would gain hundreds of thousands of subscribers instantly.
We'll have to watch that space. Trevor, we do all have just so much tech in our homes right now. I see there's even a new coffee machine that's operated by using Alexa. Do we really need a computer to take our coffee order in our own home? Is that what we're coming to?
I think you're right. It's in its simplest form. It is a bit silly and not really useful. But a coffee machine and an Amazon Alexa speaker in one means there's only one device in the kitchen, one PowerPoint being used, and you get access to smart features like setting a timer when you're cooking or playing music. So those things are great. But if you're someone who's organised, you might put a coffee pot in there at night, put a coffee cup underneath, and then when you're getting ready in the morning, you might ask Alexa to have a coffee ready so that when you are ready and you go to the kitchen, the coffee's there waiting for you, hot and ready to drink. My only concern, Ash, with this is if you forget to put a cup in and you ask her to make a coffee, that could get very messy in the kitchen. So a word of warning on that one, folks.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to get the kids involved in that either. That could be a bit dangerous too. Trevor, just finally, for those of us who are sick of having so much tech around and don't want to look at our screens all day, Wordle, it is a worldwide sensation, as we know. It's going old school. We'll soon be able to play Wordle as an actual board game with friends without having to look at our screens.
The New York Times need to get their money back. They paid millions of dollars to the creator of Wordle during the pandemic, and they've now released the game as a board game. So this will be on pre-order now on Amazon. But basically, just like the banker in Monopoly, you become the wordsmith, you come up with a word, and people around the table have to guess that word. And you, instead of a computer, you go around and tell them which words are correct and which letters are in the wrong place. And over the course of a few rounds, hopefully you get a winner. I actually think this will be a great game for families on games night or when you have people around. Put the screens away, folks, and just enjoy a bit of fun, a bit of old school gaming with a new school game itself with Wordle.
There you have it, the tech expert telling us to put our screens away. Trevor, really appreciate you bringing us up to date on the big tech news this week. Thanks so much.
Pleasure.